Yes, Ron DuBois, UC Santa Cruz men's basketball coach. I started playing probably at my house, like in third or fourth grade, and then started playing competitively on middle school teams and then high school. And I think once I got to college, my freshman year, I really put my mind to trying to make the college team. And I went to a big school, Arizona State, which is Division I, and so they didn't really have a tryout or anything, and you just kind of had to earn your way on the team. Well, I knew I wanted to coach, and at the time at Arizona State, they asked me if I'd stay there and be a graduate assistant coach. At the time, you could do that, and you'd get your master's, and I'd be a part of the coaching staff, and they would mentor me, and so that was a great opportunity. And all the time I was doing that, I was going. There was an NBA team in the area, the Phoenix Suns, and I knew some people that worked for the team, and they would let me come watch practice. And so anytime we had an off day or anytime I could go watch one of their practices, I would. And I ended up getting my master's at Arizona State, and just at that time, a position came open with the Phoenix Suns. When I was with the Suns, I had basically a dilemma. I really wanted to be an NBA assistant coach. You know, I was at the time, I think I was like 24 years old, and I was asking a lot of the coaches, you know, what's the best path to one day be on the bench as an NBA assistant? And there was lots of examples of video coordinators that progressed to actually be NBA head coaches, like Eric Spoelstra, the Miami Heat, and many others. And they said, you can wait it out here and try to kind of, you know, wait your turn, and maybe if something presents itself, you can get moved up. Or you could go find your voice at the college level or anywhere else and try to grow your on-the-court coaching game. And maybe if something comes available in the NBA later, you can try to get back that way. And I decided to go that route.
If you run into a screen and get caught doing this, can you explode into a slip? Can you set the big screen like this? No.
You just kind of pick and choose along the way from different coaches that you worked for, from different experiences that you've had, and then you apply it to your values and your, you know, on the court teaching and philosophy. So that's something that you kind of develop over time, and you know, every couple of years, you know, you evaluate, you know, what you're doing and what you might want to tweak for a different group. But you know, those are things that, you know, I've worked for such great coaches that, you know, you kind of learn along the way, and you say, hey, I really like what he does, and offense, and I'm going to pick what, you know, I learned from this coach on defense, and then, you know, maybe tweak it and be a little creative in kind of how I want to do it. And every year you meet with your coaches here, you know, that you're working with, and try and make it the best for your team. And so it's just a constant evolution, I think.
Stood right there. So if Renee could have picked it up, could he throw? You see how you're right in his same line? Where do you got to get when that thing happens? Well, you have Sean was already standing right there, right? And then
Well, at the end of the day, the beauty of basketball is, you know, it's just really comes down to executing the fundamentals of the game. And so, you know, whatever level it may be, whether it's high school or college, international or NBA, you know, the basic fundamentals don't change. It's about how you work and improve and strive to get better at them. And the cool thing about the NBA, it's the highest level of players. And I tell people all the time, it's, you know, you see these guys in the NBA and you think, wow, they're amazing athletes. But the truth of it is, you know, not just here in the States, but around the world, you know, there's tons and tons of amazing athletes that athletically could make it to the highest level. But what separates those 400 or so players in the NBA is their ability to continue to improve at the technical side of the game. And that's what we constantly preach to, you know, youth camps, to our college players, and, you know, at any level, it's really about your effort to continue to improve at the basic fundamentals. And if you can do that, you know, the sky's the limit, regardless of your athletic limitations or abilities. I want to be here as long as I can be here. There's no plan to ever leave. And my wife and I have 2 young boys now, and bought a house, and just love the Santa Cruz area, love you know, the direction we're taking Slug basketball, and couldn't be more pumped and stoked to take this program forward. However, I'm here, lucky enough to be here.